A lot of times I'll be in a 200-mile run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms because it makes me just like, what if I can be that guy that people who call this and that, and now.
The journey, the experience, the hub.
I really came here for a free wash today, but Mother Nature have it set in such a way that I don't need to use Gio services today. Mother Nature is giving me the wash that I need. However, when I walked inside of here, I was like, but I foreign? Gio?
That kind of vibe.
Nice to meet you, Tameeka.
Andel Mark.
Andel Mark. So where Gio came from?
Gio came from, so the young lady you saw in the soup deli.
Right.
That's my daughter.
Oh.
Her name is Giovanna. So, Gio for short.
Got you. This is a nice setting. I must give you that. I have to tell you, hands down, this is an amazing setting. But I know before this, there was something before this, and before this, and before this. So that's where we are at today. I am in South Oropouche.
Oropouche, off the creek.
Off the creek. I tell you, for the East girl leaving the East to come here, a day of adventure. Yeah. So let's dive right in.
Right.
Gio, where did you start it? Where the hustle started? Because this is a hustle, eh?
Yeah, hustle.
This is a hustle.
Real hustle. So honestly, I started with the taxi driver. When it comes to hustle, being a taxi driver, right? Mm-hmm. So at a point in time, I was renting. I really couldn't pay my rent at no time. But my dad was like, you know what, I'll find something to do. It's like, you know what, I got a car, you run taxi.
Right.
You give me $750 every week.
I find that he was asking for plenty,
yeah,
man.
I know. I find that was hard, but you know what? I'm happy he did that today. So started running taxi, giving me $750, and they really has to start. I'm being honest, I was real shy and ashamed to run taxi in the early.
Yeah.
You know? I didn't know what I look. But then when I go there, and I used to be stand up next to KFC on the wall and everybody getting their passengers, I was getting no passengers.
Oh, so you wasn't one of them who used to say one to go and it's not really one to go.
Yeah, correct. In the earlys. But I was like, you know what? Shit that. I went Price Smart, buy my umbrella. I remember that day like yesterday. Buy my umbrella, I was in the middle of the road. you know, trying to get full as quick as and go. It was a B14, a white B14. I'll never forget that day.
So we went from the taxi driver to...
all right, so then I used to hustle in and out with Demas and all them different companies.
Right.
BSI.
Yeah.
So I was doing pipe fitting in Galiota. And you know, I feel like the lay more off unjust for no reason, I don't know why. And from that, I was like, I really cried because it was hard. I was paying $3,000 for my car. Didn't know how I was going to pay for it. And then boom, I was like, you know what? I'm going and rent cars. I'm on the rental. I only have one car, but shit that. I don't want to work again.
You're renting your one car.
One car. Yeah. And the way it started, I was like, let me make it happen. Find a way. I registered the business 2016 and I only started doing the rental 2019.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, many of us we procrastinate.
Yeah,
I can't get back to you for that one.
It wasn't procrastinating. I had no money to rent no car.
Well, but it's a good thing you stayed and I didn't stay.
I didn't have no money. But yeah, it was cool. It's just all about having the vision. Seeing that you could have had a vision 2016 and still make it happen all now.
In 2019.
Yeah.
Yes. But so we go to the taxi driver, we went to the car rentals. Then we go to where now?
Right. From the car rental, like 2 months apart, I started, I used to give customers like a free jersey with the logo, that same logo, the wing.
Oh, so this has been alive for a very long time?
Yeah, 2019, like 2 months apart.
Right.
So we started the rental and then boom, customers like the jersey. I was like, you know what, better I start a brand. And then I started the brand, selling jersey for $100 all over with my duffel bag. Even when the car rent out, I would go down with my duffel bag with the band, with the full of jerseys.
Yeah.
And sell it for $100.
So Gio stayed a long time.
Hustle.
But where the origination of Gio Designs was what? Off of your daughter?
Yeah, well, the name, yeah. So anything I decide to do, it will start with Gio. Gio Designs, Gio Car Rental,
Gio Car Wash.
Car Wash, yeah.
Don't forget Gio Express Car Wash, right?
Yeah.
So she was really a pinnacle in you wanting to better yourself.
Yeah, that name, when I found out I was getting a daughter, and that's the name I wanted to go with, I changed my name on Facebook to Gio. So automatically everybody was calling me Gio. That's before she born. So, yeah.
You was really excited, brother.
Yeah.
Really
I changed my name once.
excited. No, but I mean, many times people look in and see it looking pretty.
Yeah.
And tell yourself, you know what, way boy.
I could do that too. Yeah.
I could do that. He
Yeah.
had a set. How he doing that? What has been one of your hardest struggles in this hustle so far?
Hardest struggles. One of the hardest struggles is the pandemic.
Yeah.
But also the best.
Many people said that
Right.
though.
Yeah. Because it was 2019, started 2019 and boom, 2020 pandemic.
Correct.
So when you think you're going to start off good with your brand, you gotta stop. You
Yeah.
can't go nowhere. The Prime Minister say you gotta stay home.
As of midnight tonight.
Yeah. So that was a whole way I really gone stop after all this, you know? But I didn't make that stop, man. Find a way. I always used to have that mindset, find a way, make it happen regardless. So even when Raul, the Prime Minister, was saying, come home by 6, I will leave home, I will wait by the gate 6 o'clock and fly out, go on the east, go wherever, come back before
To drop
6,
off jerseys.
deliver here. I was doing curbside pickup like his food. So
Which is jerseys?
yeah, with the jerseys, the slipper, I wasn't even coming out. I just put it out, record the person taking it, and go.
But where that spirit originated, that hustler spirit.
Being a taxi driver helped me a lot to had a hustle in me. But I think it originated from being fed up by getting laid off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a turn off.
So you take your L's and you turn it
Yeah.
into something
All
else.
them foremen, everywhere you go, everywhere you work, somebody want to lay off and tell you, but I was sending you home and I can't get fed up at that. Time to be my own boss.
Entrepreneur, Gio's Express Car
Yeah.
Wash. We have Gio Designs. We have
Gio
Gio's
Rental.
Soup Deli.
Soup
we
Deli.
have Gio's Rental. Which
Yeah.
one I'm missing again?
That's it, 4,
So 1, 2, 3, 4 in the span of how many years?
5.
In the span of 5 years,
Yeah.
we have 4 umbrellas of Gio Designs,
Yep.
of Gio's.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you didn't tell me that before the camera came on.
Yeah.
In the span of 4 years,
5.
we have Gio Express Car Wash, we have Gio
Deli.
Designs, which is customer wants the good.
The only goods.
Right. We
Yeah.
have Gio Soup Deli and we have Gio Rentals.
Yeah.
Nah, this is top notch.
It's vision.
This is, I like that word that you use.
Yeah.
Because what you have done is that you have put yourself in a place where you're creating generational wealth. And this
Exactly.
is conversations that we don't have with our own offsprings.
Exactly.
It's creating generational wealth.
It's a lot of hard work. I must say, yeah, you really had to want it. You really had to see it before anybody else. And then if you have the belly, it's not about just the money, because if you
Yeah.
don't have the money, you can
Yeah.
have the money and still don't have the vision.
Yeah.
So it works hand in hand. You had the belly and the vision to put it into play. You had to see it first.
Before anybody else.
So like all this you see in here, I was seeing this every single night when I was sleeping before all of you. Everything you see here, nothing was a
1,
mistake.
2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 bays, am I correct?
5 bays,
Yes.
and then it have the
We
underwash.
had 5
section
bays with the underwash section,
Yeah.
right? But as an entrepreneur, what is the toughest lesson or the toughest struggle that you had to go through as an entrepreneur?
there. Toughest lesson is when customers give you bad reviews. How you overcoming that? It's one of the hardest things, especially when you're local. Because when you're local, as soon as people start to bash your stuff,
Yeah.
you get discouraged and it make you feel like, nah, but I can't make it, but I give up. Most people just give up. But no, I just embrace it. I like when I get bad reviews sometimes because that does make me know, all right, time to get better.
I could work on this.
Yeah.
I could do this
time to work
differently.
on it. No, so
Yeah.
I don't watch it as, yes, you don't want it because you know it already. And I had this one guy, that was the hardest moment for me since I'm doing this stuff. And I know he did it for spite. Like, he took my slippers, I had a big sale going on, and he took one of these slippers and he was like, in Tobago, and he was like, Gio, my slippers bust in Tobago here, and he put it up, and it was all over the internet. with the logo showing when it's supposed. Exactly.
And it's burst.
That is why I mentioned local. As once you're local, it's really tough for you to create something. People will always find a fault.
Yeah.
Always.
I think that's our culture.
You'll get bad food in KFC or any restaurant. You wouldn't say a word.
This is a valid point.
As soon as you go and buy a soup deli, you ain't get enough dumpling. They're ready to blast.
Or like me, I come and I wanted a car, my van wash, it's raining. I blame Gio.
You blame Gio for the rain falling. It's true, it's true. So it's real scary to create something locally and stick with it.
What I'm getting from you is two things. The mere fact that you understand what you want and also that the concept of family.
Right.
And this is something that I'm really strong on because I believe that our village, the people we have around us, they do so much for us without them even knowing. What is your concept on the importance of having the correct energies around you in an environment like this?
It's really important to have the proper energy to go forward. But I developed this mindset by reading the books and doing certain things that you need to be relentless. And even if your wife or your kids not supporting you, still keep going. If your own family, your mother and father, like in the early mother and father wasn't agreeing, there was nothing I'm doing. But I was like, shit them, I'm going.
That didn't stop
I have to create my own way, my own path, by any means.
No, I think I'm amazed, but I'm also at a place where you are showing me that if you want to, you can.
Yes.
Regardless of.
Yes.
And I think if we come from a social perspective and encouraging our young persons to be like, listen, it's okay to dream, but it's even better to put work into the dream. I am seeing that from you. Because in 5 years, 4 umbrellas, pilot's easy.
No.
People are still catching themselves off of COVID.
It's very hard. And during COVID, it was so hard. I couldn't pay courts, I couldn't pay for my car, I couldn't pay nothing. It was real bad.
I love the fact that you are so honest with
No,
it.
I really couldn't pay nothing. I was real bad. For months I didn't pay my car note.
So when what's going on anyway?
They actually call and say, I think it was in October, they call and say, in October 2020, I remember it. It was like, your car up for repossession. It was real bad. But I was like, no way are you getting my car.
But Gio, within all of that, what has allowed you to still be standing today?
The same thing I now tell you about reading the books. If I didn't read these books, I'd never make it. To be relentless. Embrace failure. Embrace it. Bring it on. Talk to yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm finding a way, okay? Legally. So that's an important thing. Out of everything you see I do here, my proudest moment, and it will always be, is the fact that nobody can say I did it illegal. Everything was legally. I can boast about that. Anyway. So
let me tell you something, right? I have a thing, and I say this very proudly. I have a thing for persons who look like me.
Right.
And who have the same skin texture and hair texture.
Right.
Because many a times when we look at the media, the media depicts my ethnic group as nothing good.
As nothing good. Yeah, you're correct.
Right?
They look at us as failure.
So to know that I could stand in an establishment that belongs to someone who looks like me, has the hair texture, probably your daughter carrying my same hair texture. Look at her ancient high sweet. To know that I could stand here in this moment, it's a really proud feeling for somebody of my kind.
Thanks.
And we need to acknowledge the fact that coming from our communities, it's never always negative.
No.
It's never.
It's true. You're correct. I know they have us down bad, as you say, but
definitely.
We can do amazing things. We could. Of course, we are at a disadvantage.
We are. Yes.
But we could do amazing things once you stick with anything you're doing. Once you stick with it, I could talk bold. It is possible.
5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
A couple other car wash within Trinidad.
Come in the East now.
Of course.
Come in the East.
I got a few comments on that. Come in the East. So I need to have other branches, and any other branch I have, it must have a soup deli. Everything you see here, it will look the exact same.
The same way.
Anywhere I go.
Gio, young Gio, come. You must slide in. You must slide in. I'm a daddy's girl. Like everybody know, I am a total daddy's girl. How would you describe your daddy?
First, I'll say he's very inspiring. I look up to my father a lot to see how much you do, how much he does for me and my brother. Every day, I see him as a motivation to me to push forward because, you know, say it's hard and hard and hard and complain.
Yeah.
But seeing him working every day motivates me more to understand that to get what you want in life,
You have to work hard.
you have to work hard.
Have to. That's true.
That's a nice thing because I'm a daddy's girl. Eh?
Really?
I
Yeah.
am definitely a daddy's girl. I mean, Gio, this is a grand accomplishment. Before we leave, one thing I want you to tell any young entrepreneur, a word of advice to them before we wrap up today.
So the word of advice, I say it every day in my videos, it's really simple. Look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself that you're going to find a way regardless. I doesn't care how you're feeling, or your belly hurting. Talk to yourself, find a way, and trust me, you will find a way.
I mean,
It's that simple. Just tell yourself you're going to find a way.
I mean, but if we look
No
at what you're
excuses.
saying, we
Yeah.
could really understand
No
that
excuses.
that mantra that you run with,
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah,
And
it
it is making a difference.
It is. And
Gio.
because I used to bust up my mouth, I know I just do it on the internet a lot. And simple thing like the car wash, I was like, you know, I see one like this in Trinidad again. But these things is not just showing that you're better than nobody.
No, it's having identity.
Yeah.
And knowing what you bring to the
and
table.
putting pressure on yourself to deliver.
Yeah.
So it's not that you're better than anybody. I just like putting pressure on myself when I say I'm the greatest or certain things. It's just to put pressure on yourself to deliver. So you know you're not going to disappoint yourself.
Got you.
Yeah.
I must give you a daddy moment because we had a daughter moment.
Right.
Right? So it's one thing I want to tell your daughter today before we wrap up.
One thing I want to tell her, just as she say, follow my footstep. Look at what you're doing. Work hard. You don't have to ask any man for anything. Work hard and it will come.
No, trust me.
You don't
having
need
your
to.
own, having your own
Yeah,
is
having your own
very
is good.
important.
Of course, if you have a supportive husband or boyfriend, that is a plus.
Yeah.
But go hard and make it happen on your own. Right?
Gio, I'm telling you, I walked into here today and I must say I'm very pleased.
Thanks a lot.
The aesthetics of the place is one where it's like, yeah, I could spend my money here.
Yeah, yeah.
Even is the rain and all,
Rain.
is the rain, could I get a proper wash?
Yeah,
And when I ask me about Ross wash here, Gio
Gio.
Express Car Wash.
For real, for
But
real.
we have a next time for that.
Of course.
Right, guys, as always, it's love, it's light. Remember, it's Gio Express
Wash.
Express Car Wash, Gio
Soup
Soup
Deli.
Deli,
Gio
Gio
Designs.
Rentals, Gio Designs, and as he says, customers, the what the goods.
All the goods.
The what the goods. In case you're not sure I'm making, you be sure.
No excuses.
With Gio, the customers, what the goods. Love, light,
Thanks a
Tameeka
lot.
Castillo, Gio
Yeah.
Designs, baby Gio. It was a good day.
Thanks a
It
lot.
was a good day.
Thanks.
Take care, love.
Right.
Take care, honey.
Yeah. Well, you just remember vision is everything, and if you have the vision, do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Anything is possible once you decide to make up your mind and find a way, right? Just find a way.